Hey everybody, it's Hari Swaminathan and thanks for joining the TradingView program. I wanted to make a video about general usage guidelines. As you can see, it's one indicator itself. It's got all three: MTFT, custom RSI, as well as the screener, and you can see it on the screen right here. If you want to customize this for any time frame, what I have here is you can set indicator templates. So once you've set up your indicators a certain way, you can save the indicator template. So for me, this is the US one day chart, and it's a swing trading setup. So the chart itself is a daily chart, and that's the lowest row. Then you have 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, and 1 week. Now, if you want to change anything, you can always click on the settings, right click, and then you'll come over here, and then you can change the timings. If you click this auto time frames, then it will put its own time frame. So if you want to input your specific time frames, then you don't want to check this and you just leave it unchecked. Then so this is the only thing you will want to change as far as the MTFT time frame is concerned. And then the other thing that you can change is the tickers themselves. So whatever tickers, whatever country you are, you can put all your tickers here. I wouldn't mess with all of these, especially all these things over here. And you can see that the indicator also has a MACD setting over here, and that also shows up on the screener. So if the MACD is up, that means it's positive and it's above the zero line. And if it's down, then of course it's down. So that's what this is. So that's a little extra indicator that the screener has. But the only things you can change are these tickers over here, and then the time frames on the MTFT. Next, you'll see these time frames also over here. So you can add these time frames over here. If you want something other than these, you can add a custom interval, and you can put how many ever minutes, how many ever hours, how many ever weeks. If it's not already on the list, you can populate it this way. And that's how you would add. And then these are quick buttons. You can click on them right away and use them. But bear in mind that if you suddenly click a 10-minute chart, it will come to a 10-minute chart. However, all the MTFT and all those settings will be off. And so you will have to change the settings for the MTFT. So as you can see, the lowest becomes 10 minutes, and then it becomes 2 day, 3 day, 5 day, 1 week, because that's how it is set on the previous one. So you'll have to change these as well. But if you just go back to the regular 1 day chart, and that is what this template is, you can leave it at 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 5 day, and 1 week. Next, let me talk about some usage. And as you can see, let's say this is a good example right here. As you can see, it's been sort of green and red, and so there's no trade over here. And then suddenly you see all the greens pop up. Now here on this, you have 4 greens right here. So this is the time to get in. I mean, you don't have to wait for the master level indicator to light up. If it's going in that direction, and you can see that it suddenly jumped to 3, and then it jumped to 4. And of course, within one more bar, it jumps to 5. So it's time to get in, and especially on a 1 day chart, these trends tend to stay a little bit more persistent. It's not like an intraday setting. So once a trend starts setting in, they stay like that for a while. So it's time to jump in when you see the progress of the green bars coming in, and similarly also for the red bars. So whatever I say for the green bars equally applies for the red bars as well, and for the red dots as well. So you can easily get in over here. And then if you see one dot, especially one dot in the other direction, especially on the lowest level, it's not time to get out. I mean, if you want to be safe, you can, but it's not time to get out. But if you see 2 or more, then it's time to get out. However, we don't really see 2 or more, at least up until here, and then over here the time frames and all change. And you can see custom RSI also dipping below the bullish zone. So that's where you would exit over here once you start seeing custom RSI going down. So anywhere here you can get in, anywhere here you can get out. So that's as far as the swing trading environment, and you can stay in this trade as long as these indicators are good. And bear in mind, the point is not to catch the exact low and the exact high. If you capture about 75 to 80% of the move, that is a fantastic trade, and that should be your goal. So you want to wait till the dots line up, and then once you see 3 or 4 lining up, it's time to get into the trade. Now after this, let's look at an intraday example, which is a short-term time frame, and we'll look at that as well and look at its usage guidelines there. So once again, I have an indicator template. So what I have here is the US 1 minute intraday. And the good thing is, once you change this chart setting to a 1 minute intraday, and you will see that the screener also will show whether it's bullish or bearish on a 1 minute time frame. So here we are on a 1 minute time frame right here, and this is the S&P futures, and you can see that over here this is a beautiful trend. There's a very beautiful trend here, especially starting from here. It's a beautiful trend right here. Once again, you want to stay in the trade as long as custom RSI is in the bullish zone, and you would go all the way till here. And the same applies for a bearish trade as well. Now you can see here there is the lowest level is red dots, and then suddenly you see the second line and then the third. It's time to get in, and then of course the top level was already red, and sure enough and soon enough you will see that the master level indicator also starts lighting up. The only difference in the intraday, I would say, is you need to get in a little bit sooner, because by the time the master level indicator lights up, a lot of the trend would be over, because intraday is just like that, and things move very quickly and things can change very quickly as well. So once you see the dots lining up, here's a good example of a bullish one. Here you can see 3 green dots on the lowest level, and then you see this, and so you can see it's going in that direction. It's time to get into the trade, and if you just see one level on the lowest, that's okay, you can stay in the trade, and then if you see 2 or more, that's when you get out. Once again, the customization is the same. You can customize these, you can change these stickers to whatever stocks and whatever country you are in, but and you can change the time frame. So in this case, what I have is the time frames are 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute and 10 minute, and then what you do is you save that as an indicator template. That way you can come back and use these templates rather than typing in all these settings one more time. So that's as far as the usage guidelines. It's fairly simple because it's very visual, and so the moment you see these dots coming in, you want to take the trade. It's very visual, makes it a no-brainer, and if you just follow what you see, you'll be getting some very, very good trades. If you have any questions, you can always email us info@optiontiger.com, but I wanted to add this video, and this will be found in your curriculum once you log into the Option Tiger website. Thank you.